if I told you it was a reason why the parlays was losing by one leg, and it was on purpose? What if I told you that, my nigga? Now, before I even say too much more, 10 likes on the vid, help the video get pushed on the algorithm. Now look, that's Scary Terry and a few others. A lot of people think it was just Terry Rozier in the indictment. I think it was an indictment. I don't know. I don't know if it was indictment, but in whatever, whoever got charged with the shit. But it was more, and y'all finna see right now. I just want y'all to spam up the green heart for the splat. Fuck. Y'all niggas spam up green heart for the splat, bro.
The big mystery in this NBA gambling scandal is why would a guy making $24 million a year risk it all for some tiny prop bet payoff? Cause we thought guys like Terry Rozier were supposed to be immune to this kind of stuff. Well, we just learned what caused him to do this. But what the NBA did after finding out maybe just...
Hey, if you know, that shit ain't tiny. That shit ain't teeny weeny tiny. Okay. That shit I had you put up for a couple months on, bro.
Him to do this, but what the NBA did after finding out may be just as bad. And if true, this makes them look 10 times worse than they already do. But first, back to Rozier.
Yeah,
we kind of get why a guy like Jonte Porter would do this. He was making $400K a year, so some shady guy offers a payday. Okay, maybe. But Terry Rozier, how could this happen? Well, the FBI just told us who his partner in crime was. But I am taking today's sponsor because out, yes. Also, and it's working. I do get a little also bit because they grew up playing sports together in high school.
No say skis.
So this dude comes from thanks again to
Lock me whoa. Lock me in though. Lock me in.
High school. So this dude comes to Rozier and asks for a favor. Yo, if you can hook me up with any kind of info, a guy just called me saying he'd give me $100,000. And Terry was probably like, all right, yeah, I can hook you up. He figured, yo, it's late March, couple games of the season, we're not in the playoffs. What's one fake injury? I can hook up my childhood best friend with $100,000 if I do this one time. Such a bad decision because he did it, and then that friend De Niro Lester gave the info to a man named Marvis Faley, a shady gambler. Why do you think he was willing to pay $100,000? It set off a network of illegal gambling all across the country. Shane Hannon, for example, $61,200 on Rozier unders. Co-conspirator 2, $107K. Timothy McCormack and Long Fee Fam, $41K. Co-conspirator 3, $20K. 4, $17K. Number 5, $12.5K. Then 2 guys under $4K each. So little did Rozier know, but he told his childhood friend that spread made it so easy to catch. I mean, $200K getting bet on a Thursday Hornets game? How obvious could it get? And how much money did they actually make? Well, I've seen articles online saying...
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. It's not like it's impacting the Hornets that much because they got new talent, as y'all see, but also they have other niggas like better options than Scary Terry, of course, like LaMelo and fucking Miles Bridges. I was finna call him Michael Bridges.
And things like, this is the exact moment Terry Rozier threw a game for $200K. He didn't make $200K. That is such lazy reporting. There's been so much...
Alright, let me explain something to y'all right now. If he went in that game knowing that he was gonna underperform, he probably put the maximum amount possible on that shit, my nigga. And I know you can't bet 100,000. You can't do that. Not on FanDuel, at least. You can't bet 100,000 on FanDuel. So whatever the fuck he was betting on, shit, my nigga, kudos to them. And not I hope y'all secured that. It's securing, my nigga. Cause fuck. But damn, that shit just made me forget what I was talking about. The FanDuel shit. However much you put in, bro, is gonna be what your times X is what you gonna get back. So just because this nigga did a $3 bet, that don't mean everybody doing $3 bets, my nigga. Some niggas doing $3,000 bets. Some niggas doing $30 bets. Some niggas doing, you feel what I'm saying? So it's just what you put in and what you multiply it for, bro. That's all. That's the main key on FanDuel and sports betting, bro.
Bad reporting on this story. It's insane.
What you put in and your multiplier
was that 200,000 was bet on the unders.
Of course, your picks got to be good.
200,000.
Your multiplier
How much did De
and what you put
Niro
in.
Laster actually get paid? Remember, he was promised 100K, right? It was less than that. The FBI said tens of thousands of dollars, probably about 20K. So he drives it to Rozier's house, counts out the money. I don't even know if Rozier took any of that. He was probably like, nah, man, you can keep it. But that is how a man making $24 million gets wrapped up in something like this, and how other guys in his position could also too. They have a lot of friends from back home. But Rozier is a terrible warning too. His entire life could be ruined from one bad decision. Some people say he played bad in other games. No, there was one game here. No other betting irregularities, no investigation, nothing shady. This should be a warning to other players. If you do this once, it could blow up in your face, ruin your career, land you in jail. Can you believe Rozier was cuffed at the wrists and the ankles and had to put his house up for collateral on bail over one game? Ankles and had to put
I forgot he got traded to the Heat, but what the fuck? This nigga had to sell his $6 million house? How much they want from this nigga? How much? God damn, but bruh, I thought it was only 100K and thing, but what the fuck?
His house
okay.
up for collateral
Talk
on
to me.
bail over
what the fuck
one
going
game.
on, man?
But for as bad as that is, what the NBA did next,
how much they trying to get from this nigga, bro?
That level. And if this is true, Adam Silver could be in huge trouble. Now, there's a conspiracy element to this, so stick with me. It starts January 20th, 2025. The first day that we learned that Rozier was in trouble. The league said, hey, in March 2023, the NBA was alerted to unusual betting activity related to Terry Rozier.
Oh, this is
we conducted
2023.
an investigation and did not find a violation of
the
NBA
fuck?
rules, but we are now aware of an investigation by the U.S. Attorney's Office and have been cooperating with that investigation. So basically, like, hey, you're about to hear that the feds are investigating Terry Rozier. We already knew about that, just letting you know. Well, why didn't you tell us? They kept it under wraps for 22 months. In fact, Rozier faked that injury in that March 23 game. Here's Terry coming off a screen, midi jumper, looking great. Oh, then all of a sudden he feels his ankle, leaves the game. No limp, but sportsbooks alerted the NBA, feels his ankle, leaves the game.
That nigga walking straight as hell, man. That nigga did this. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Hell no. His ass capping, bruh. Get the fuck out of here.
No limp, but sportsbooks alerted the NBA within hours of this, okay? Hey, bunch of Rozier prop bets on a Thursday Hornets game. Might want to check that out. So the NBA pulls Rozier the rest of the season. Now, granted, there were just 8 games left, but it wasn't for that injury. That was fake. This was an NBA investigation, so they knew and said nothing. Now, I do kind of get not telling the public, because just in case it is totally false, you don't want to ruin Terry's reputation the rest of his life. But they then allowed him to get traded to the Miami Heat with this going on. Really? Do you know how pissed I would be as the Miami Heat GM or a fan? Dude investigated for illegal game.
Hey, imagine the Heat fans like, let's go. We got another guard. We got TR3. Let's fucking go. And this shit happened. I know they fucking sick. I imagine the niggas that was tired of Tyler Hero, like the real Miami Heat fans that don't like Tyler Hero. Because I know it's a lot of niggas that's Miami Heat fans and they don't fuck with Tyler Hero. So niggas like, damn, we finally get another guard, somebody else that could facilitate the ball, who could, you feel what I'm saying, like make plays, got good court vision. They could, you feel what I'm saying? They got what they supposed to do as a guard on the court. And then this shit happened. Damn, bro.
And you don't tell us? Now, Silver has been asked about this, and what he says is the NBA doesn't have subpoena power, they cannot threaten to throw people in jail, All they could do was look at Terry's phone, talk to him, so all clear. If he ends up guilty, well, hey, they did everything they could do. But not telling the Heat about this is weird. Why? Well, it looks like Silver may have covered up the scandal temporarily to protect the league. Yeah, people see how he reacted to the Kawhi news, all nonchalant. What won't this guy cover up? All he cares about is making money for the NBA. Oh, actually, turns out the NBA found out about the ROZIER thing March 23, then announces the new media rights deal July 2024. Whole time said nothing, kept that in the dark. Why? I could just see this coming across.
Hey, bro, what type of drugs you on, my nigga? Or you just really passionate about this shit? I fuck with you though, bro. I fuck with you, ton, but like, damn, bro, you in this shit, ain't it?
Whole time said
type
nothing.
Of drug? I need these drugs. What the fuck he on, twin?
I could just see this coming across Adam's
his ass in this bitch.
Yo, this cannot come out right now, okay? We're about to sign for $75 billion. Now, of course, I cannot prove any of this motive. All we have here are the facts and the timeline. You can be the judge. But you know who does care is the Miami Heat. Could they get that trade reversed? Because ROZIER
the trade reversed.
Terrible for them. In fact, he's so bad that in game 1 he was available to play, but not in the rotation because he's that bad. But could they get salary cap relief? Maybe that's one thing, but really if I was them, I would care about the pick. They traded a first-round pick to Charlotte. Fire Miami doing everything to get that back. But there's one other thing that we just learned about the Mafia poker games too. So the FBI says that Chauncey Billups lured rich people in to rigged games.
Okay. I seen something about this, but I didn't tap in. I ain't gonna lie. So this is the first time I'm gonna hear this.
Poker games.
Lock me in, bro.
So the FBI says that
if you made it this far, sub too, gang. Sub up. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna make a dedicated video for this shit, but hey, give y'all a round of applause, pat on the back. Y'all young niggas did it, bro. We hit 100 subs. Y'all niggas did it.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all, young nigga, bro. I got some specials coming, bro. Trust.
Chauncey Billups lured rich people in to rigged games to steal their money. But the Mafia lured rich people.
What this bald head nigga doing, man?
Games too. So the FBI says that Chauncey Billups lured rich people in to rigged games to steal their money. But the Mafia is down so bad, if the best celeb they can get for their rigged poker game is Chauncey Billups. No way Scorsese can make an interesting movie about this. But maybe not. Pablo Torre reports that Kevin Garnett...
That's more like it. Not that I want to see him in jail or nothing, but that's a bigger name now. This is what we came here for. My nigga, who else in it? We 8 minutes in, bruh. Pablo Torres linked into the NBA poker scandal. Okay. That makes sense though. Cause bro was on that movie with Adam Sandler. He was on that Hidden Gems or some shit. What the fuck that shit was called? Something Gems. Uncut Gems. He was on that Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler. So he always been in like some, get the money type shit. You feel me?
Also played in one of these games. A number of former pro athletes, in fact. And I am sorry, if that is true, no way Kevin Garnett, who made over $300 million, knew this game was rigged.
I ain't gonna lie, that really don't make no sense for KG to be in that shit though. KG is up some dog shit, my nigga, and he could just sell off his face alone. Like he could just go start up shit just cause he got the face card too. Like that shit would generate hella money. I don't know why he would be in a scam like this. That don't make sense.
Involved with the Mafia. The FBI says in total, these games stole about $7 million.
Shit.
What is KG gonna care about?
Okay, never mind.
That? And if
shit, nigga, you tell me you can make $7 million. You gonna have to explain. Explain. What you talking about? Explain. So yeah.
He didn't know. Maybe Chauncey didn't know either. And I'm sorry, if Chauncey Billups is innocent, his real crime here was giving info to Damon Jones. And really, that's the only new thing that we found out in this whole big FBI press conference. Damon Jones, a former assistant coach, was selling inside info. We already knew about Terry ROZIER. Either way, this is a terrible assistant coach was selling.
Alleged LeBron, Mr. 2023. LeBron from FBI to a sports betting probe. Y'all think Bron in this shit, bro? Y'all nigga think Bron in this shit, bro? finna wrap up Bron in this shit. If they wrap up Bron in this shit, bro, it's over with. It's over with. The NBA is cooked, my nigga.
Inside info. We already knew about Tyler Rozier. Either way, this is a terrible look for the NBA. People already thought games were rigged, and now this? Adam Silver needs to do something before another scandal is even worse. But the actual basketball has been amazing so far. One of the best starts to a season I can remember in a long time. Rockets game 1 was great,
yeah, I ain't
but
gonna
it
lie.
did expose a serious flaw for Houston. Even
Yeah, if y'all seen the Houston game, y'all know exactly what he talking about. And that shit pissed me off because I lost like $40 on that game. So fuck the Rockets, fuck KD, Bob, Patchy.